Why would somebody get frustrated with you that you're at their door trying to talk to them about
Well, in a
solar?
perfect world, you own a home, you bought this home in the subdivision, it's your day off, you got 2 days off, you're sitting on the couch watching the baseball game, and just as the guy's getting ready to pitch the ball, the doorbell rings. So you get up, you go over the door, some guy trying to sell pest control. No, you don't need it. Go back to the game, just get relaxed again, go get some popcorn, come back out, doorbell rings. Someone's selling cable, Spectrum, Comcast, whatever. No, you don't need it. You're watching, hey, I'm watching the baseball game. I don't need it. I already have it. Again, sit back down, get all relaxed. Now someone else rings the doorbell. It's solar guy. Now just multiply that times the weeks. It doesn't mean it happens on the same day, but still, it's just that idea. You're home, you're relaxed, you want to think about it. I think it's more they don't want to think about it. I don't want to deal with this question if I do need it. We're in people like to be, like to buy, they don't like to be sold. So you're right, when we're out there knocking on doors, unfortunately, that is the nature of our business. That's the nature of our business. We really don't have a choice in that. This isn't such a common product that you swing by the Verizon store, the T-Mobile store, there really is no solar store. Even then, what would you do? So the guy, so I've even had people question, who does door-to-door? Well, a lot of people do. In fact, the founders of our company, they started out doing door-to-door for pest control. When they came back in the summers, they're college kids. That's what they did, and they got very good at it. They made good money doing door-to-door sales for cable companies and pest control. And when the solar came out, they had already experienced this door-to-door, and they actually took a chance. This was 6-7 years ago.
History on door-to-door? Because I remember you made that one comment to me in the car about how everything was door-to-door. People get offended by door-to-door now, and they're just annoyed by it.
Well, we just live in a different society now, just like on phones. I mean, there used to be a time when the phone rang, everyone was racing to answer it. Who's it for? When I was growing a kid, we only had a phone in the kitchen. I remember my dad saying, "Don't be long." So where nowadays kids go in their bedroom with their phone and talk hours with their friends or text or whatever. It's just we've gotten to the point where we're just gotten inundated. Media marketing is just inundated from commercials on TV. We figured a way around that. Think about, I don't know the last time I watched a movie with commercials. I usually watch Netflix or rent like a Redbox. Don't even want the commercials. Now, phone, my phone, for example, always says scam likely. So there's times I get a ring and I don't even know who it is. It just says scam, so I just don't even answer. Well, I think door-to-door is going to get that way where people just have no idea going to the door. In fact, I've seen it already where the door's open, garage door's open, ring the doorbell, no one answers. So it's kind of like, well, if we weren't expecting you, we're just not going to answer it. So door-to-door is going to get harder, but it's always going to be there. But until you see someone capitalize on the market, what I mean like with phones, there's Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T still out there. There used to be a time when there was multiples of those. There was Pac-Bell, there was Pac-Bell Mobile. I mean, I was over on the West Coast, but there's a number of little niche spots. Well, until solar becomes very mainstream, like there's one like everyone knows, Solar USA. I bought you Solar USA. It'll have a standard and everyone will feel comfortable there. There'll always be a smaller guy, because again, part of American entrepreneurism is to get a small guy who enters the market and you charge a little less. Think what's solar doing? We're competing against utilities. We would be no good. Hey, why don't you go solar and it's $100 more than what you're currently paying? Other than very, very environmentalists, who would do it? Why would you do it? Tell you what, when you get it where it costs the same or less, give us a call. But no one wants to pay more for the same thing. And as I told you, the wiring in the house is the same. So once you have a solar and the novelty's worn off, it's just power. That's all it is. Duke gives you power, PG&E gives you power, Con Ed gives you power, solar gives you power. How you use it, what devices you plug in to use it is up to you. But at the end of the day, it's just power. There is no unleaded power, there's no premium power, there's no super duper power that charges big machines better. It's just power. And it's electrical power. And that's what solar can do.